We head now for good news across Africa. Don't go away.
Good news. Good news. Good news. Good news. Good news.
Okay.
Okay, so good news, good things happening on the continent. First off, I just want to talk about something, an innovation, a startup from Nigeria that is actually entering the North American market.
Nice. Tell us more about it.
So basically, there's a bus booking platform. It's a system. They call it Plenty Waka.
Plenty Waka?
Yeah, like walking.
Yeah.
Plenty Waka. Yeah. But they've cut it short. This for bus booking.
Okay.
And we've spoken about them. A couple of things they did during the COVID-19 time for relief purposes of some of the citizens in Nigeria. But then there's a startup and they've made a lot of headway. Now they're actually expanding to Canada right now.
Wow. From Nigeria to the United States, expanding to Canada.
Exactly.
Super.
The interesting thing is they are Lagos based and they've been accepted into the 2021 class of the Techstars Toronto Accelerator Program.
Nice. Go.
And the interesting thing, they have a nickname now, so they call them the Uber for buses.
Right.
Uber for buses.
Yeah, the operations is something like that.
Yeah, but then they do buses, so then it's the Uber for buses. Now this Plenty Waka literally was unveiled or founded in the year 2019, and this was by Johnny Enna, Onyeka Akuma, Afolabi Oluseyi, and John Shaibu.
Okay, so these are individuals you just mentioned, yeah?
Yes, these are the people that actually founded Plenty Waka.
I was thinking, is that one person's name? Because of the way you mentioned it, like, you had to mention the other one's name.
Oh, no.
But then, how many are they? 3 of them?
No, they're actually 4.
4, right.
Yeah,
okay,
4.
right.
So it's a good thing that they've done.
Okay.
We've spoken a lot about Plenty Waka, about the good things, the different... We've seen them grow.
Yeah.
From one point to the other, the increase in buses, and the fact that even during this COVID-19 time, they actually cut down their prices. They also were leasing off to certain companies to help them for their workers so that they could curb the spread of COVID-19.
Okay.
And they ensure that all their buses were abiding by COVID-19 protocols. Temperature check, no mask, social distancing, like they were doing good. Now, this is a story of a startup that has started, grown, and they're still growing. This tells you the hard work, perseverance, and resilience actually does pay off. And they are not the only startup that are doing great things. I still would not forget Flutterwave from Nigeria. It's actually a startup, a fintech from Nigeria that recently has partnered with PayPal.
Okay.
And they're doing great things when it comes to the financial sector of making payments like seamlessly.
Yeah.
You don't want to go here, go there, plenty paperwork, and they've taken the frustration out of the process. So these are just examples of startups that are doing amazing things. Look, that idea you have, you just have to start working on it. Don't wait till you have the capital you need. Don't wait till you have the stuff you're looking for. Don't wait till you have the equipment. You will never have everything perfectly set.
Yeah, that's true.
The wisest thing is to start now with what you have. And as time goes on, the others will come on for you.
Right. That is why you need to talk to more people, socialize, speak to people, tell them about what you're doing, but be very careful about it though, because someone out there could actually steal your idea, so be very strategic about it. What, Epi?
With the idea stealing thing, I always believe in something we call the blueprint. Now, I have lots of ideas, different business ideas, and sometimes you talk to somebody about it, especially somebody who has enough capital, someone who actually has an advantage,
sponsor the whole
someone
project,
who can actually even do it on their own.
Yeah.
You talk to them about it, and they don't literally mind you. They don't want to help you, but the next minute is like they start doing the same thing. Now, the key thing is their idea would never be the same as yours because you have the blueprint. Look, if they choose to use what you gave them, they can only go as far as you told them. And one thing is, if you develop an idea, if you actually be the founder of an idea, as time goes on, as you focus and study more on the idea and as you try to break it down, different things and different aspects open up to you. I don't know if this works for everybody, but if you have a business idea and you start working, okay, this is what I want to do, then okay, I think I can do this, I can do that. So you know where you want to go. You have the vision.
Yeah.
You can only give them your mission, and they can just work with your mission. But such companies start big and then they sizzle out fast because they don't have the blueprint. And there's something you have that they don't have: the passion that keeps you going as well.
Well,
But
if you ask
still
me,
be
I'd rather
strategic.
play safe. I'd rather play safe. There's certain key things I wouldn't mention. I just tell you what I'm about to do, what I need to do, and then that's it. If you're interested, make a deposit so we can talk business later. All right.
So the next one, we're about to go to school.
Yeah, we're about to go to school. Which level?
Let's
Basic level?
No, this is not really basic. This is just some
Semi-tertiary?
science.
Tertiary?
Yeah, kind of science, sweet science. You know?
Okay.
Science, not maths. So yeah.
Right.
So I don't know if you've heard of mangrove.
Mangrove. I can think about the plantation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're looking at mangrove, and well, first off, before actually even educate you on mangrove, I want to actually talk to you about loca. Now, it basically
loca?
No, just loca.
Loca.
Yeah,
L-O-C-A.
Yes.
Right.
It's the local ocean.
Okay.
Yes, that's their name, local ocean. But then what they're doing is they're restoring the mangrove along the coast of Kenya.
Of Kenya.
Yes. Now, Loka is also doing something else, so we'll talk about that tomorrow. But for now, we're looking at the mangrove restoration because mangrove, as unknown to a lot of people who may not know, yes, there's some trees or some shrubs are by the seaside.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. It is a big deal. It really is a big deal, like a very, very big deal. So I'm going to do a quick bit of education on mangrove.
Okay.
So when next you head to the seaside or to the beach and you see it and you feel like you're tempted to cut it off or just, disregard it, then you actually know the importance of mangrove. One thing too is that people are cutting mangrove down a lot in Kenya because of how good they are for building.
Okay.
Yeah.
See? Well, we cannot continue that. Well,
No. I mean, they have fantastic building properties and people are cutting them down. But right now, the pace at which people are cutting them is going to
causing
take
harm.
centuries for them to regenerate and come back on themselves. So far, Local Ocean or LOC has actually planted and monitored over 230,000 mangrove seeds and seedlings.
Okay.
Yes,
Along the coast of Kenya.
along the coast of Kenya.
Super. All right.
So you may be wondering, okay, fine. What's the importance of mangrove? What does mangrove do?
And why planting it?
Yeah, well, why bother to plant mangrove in the first place? After all, I don't even know what it does. So then why should I bother to keep it safe? But basically, mangroves are plants and they are salt-tolerant trees. Now, not every tree can grow by the seaside because of the salt amount
Yeah,
of
the
salt in the
salinity
water.
nature.
Exactly. So it falls under the halophytes. These are salt-tolerant trees.
Okay.
Plants that are salt-tolerant are called halophytes.
Right.
And they're literally between where coastlines meet the land in tropical and subtropical locations. Yes. Now, they've adapted to living in salty waters. Their leaves literally actually they filter and excrete the salt from the water so that the plant can digest or can actually work with the water and grow. Yes. So that's something that also keeps them safe. They are literally built to actually withstand the environment.
Right.
They can grow in mud. I mean, we know mud has low oxygen.
Yeah.
Yes, they can literally survive in that. Yes, they can also come in the sand. The sand of the beach is not a place I'll plant anything.
No.
That sand doesn't really do much.
Well, but it does sometimes in terms of building.
certain things, yeah.
Some use it for their building and very solid. Very, very solid. Yeah.
Well, one thing, some of the things that mangroves do is that mangroves actually protect land from erosion.
Okay.
So coastlines throughout the world are constantly facing soil erosion.
Because of lack of mangrove.
Yes.
Okay.
And now one thing is they help and prevent the soil erosion because they actually, it's like reclaiming the land from the sea.
Okay.
They settle the sediments that are present on their shore with their tangled root system.
Okay.
So they have weird,
Like
creepy kind of root system.
roots, okay.
They're everywhere. It's not the tap root system. They're like everywhere.
Okay. So you can see them at the surface?
Yeah, some of them come out.
Okay.
Some of them
they
are
don't
beneath.
penetrate. Oh, okay.
Yes,
okay.
they're just everywhere.
I
Grow
think
parts
it's been a
of it.
while. I can't remember the last time I visited the beach. specifically take note of some of these, well, now
Well,
it's
then-
COVID season, so
Well, you could
we
have taken a
cannot
look.
really.
So they provide
Okay.
shoreline protection. They actually
Yeah.
protect the shorelines from storm damage,
Okay.
hurricane winds, and floods. And they maintain the water quality. And they
Hmm.
also filter pollutants that enter the water.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Super. Great.
Now they trap the sediments and prevent them from entering the water.
Okay.
So this is something that they really do. Now, mangroves are very, very essential. They're an integral part of ecological system because
Okay.
they provide a lot of ecosystem service, and everybody has to find a way to help them. Now they act as a buffer between land and sea. And one thing is they work towards stopping global warming, because this is something that they act as a barrier between the land and sea, as I mentioned, and they actually mark out boundaries on lagoons, and they regulate the flow of air in the lagoon water.
Wow. Functions upon functions.
Yes, they
Super.
do. They do a lot. So in Ghana, you can actually check the Muni Pomadze Ramsar site. They have over 300 species of birds, and about 60% being migratory birds. And most of them live, or they kind of build their habitats in the mangrove.
Okay, right. All right. Interesting one. And kudos to Local, right?
Yeah.
Local, yeah, for that good job done. And others who are also, around these coastal areas. I mean, this is something that you should also take as an example and learn how to do it. I remember I was thinking about mangrove. Aside the plantation, I thought about mangrove is also a name of an area in Lagos, Nigeria. It's like mangrove. I remember those days. So yeah, I believe that is where they got the name from. Okay, that's all we have
That's all we
for
have.
Good News Across Africa.